That AI-generated podcast clip with 2 avatars having an existential meltdown hit over 3 million views on TikTok. Today, I'm showing you how to recreate that entire vibe, but using a much faster and cleaner workflow. We will build this using NotebookLM, Synthesia, ChatGPT, and Premiere Pro for the core editing tasks. I will also highlight where Vizard can completely eliminate a huge amount of the manual, repetitive grunt work. Remember, you can swap any of these applications for your favorites. The overall process stays exactly the same. First, let's jump into NotebookLM to take a pile of sources and turn them into a structured long-form draft. For this demo, I grabbed 2 sources all about copywriting because that is the clip's required topic. You can pick anything else: productivity, finance, or startup advice, whatever fits your channel's specific niche. Once in NotebookLM, hit Create New and paste in all of your collected source material links or text files. After the sources load, navigate to the audio overview and choose the deep dive conversation option for 2 hosts. Before generating, click Customize and add a prompt to clearly steer the AI avatars toward the right angle. Then click Generate and wait just a few minutes while the system renders your full long-form podcast audio. NotebookLM provides the final output as a single WAV file containing both speakers mixed onto one track. Here is the main snag. We need 2 separate avatar voices, but the audio is currently all baked together. For the viral 2-person look, we must split the dialogue so the avatars can alternate speaking lines properly. You can handle this using the manual text route or the more direct audio splitting route in Premiere Pro. The text route means transcribing everything, then copying each speaker's dialogue into separate files for the avatars. While this method is clean for precise tweaks, it admittedly takes a little extra time to manage all those files. Option B, what I usually prefer, is splitting that single audio file directly within your Premiere Pro timeline. Drag the WAV onto the timeline, listen carefully, and cut every single time you notice the speaker change their line. Drag those individual segments down to a new audio layer so you end up with 2 perfectly separated tracks. Yes, it is tedious for a long episode, but if you only need 1 short clip, this is surprisingly fast enough. Pro tip, zoom in super tight on the waveform and rely on keyboard shortcuts to snip things insanely fast. Once split, export just Speaker 1's track as an MP3, then mute them and export Speaker 2's individual file. Now you have 2 distinct MP3s perfectly ready to be imported directly into the Synthesia avatar generator. If you use transcription, Premiere can auto-separate speaker segments, making copying text into Synthesia quick. The big advantage there is Synthesia can generate a brand new voiceover from that text instead of using uploaded audio. Next up is Synthesia. Create a new project and choose portrait mode if you are aiming for vertical reels or TikToks. Pick out your preferred set of avatars, noting some already come with slick built-in podcast studio backdrops. For more control, you can paste in a completely custom background image that you generated using another AI tool. I use ChatGPT to craft very specific, photorealistic prompts for the ideal cinematic visual setting. Place the left half of that generated image on the top layer and the right half on the bottom layer when stacking them. That simple visual trick makes your final split screen look convincingly like a proper 2-camera studio setup. Now import your 2 MP3s, drop Speaker 1's audio into the first avatar clip, and generate that first video file. Duplicate the scene, load in Speaker 2's audio, and generate that second MP4 since dual lip sync is unreliable. Back in Premiere, import both MP4s, place them on separate video tracks, and add a crop effect to the top track. Crop the top track to the exact top half and align the audio precisely so the avatars look like they are talking in sync. Captions become straightforward if you use Premiere's built-in transcript feature. Just generate captions from that transcript. I like to alternate speaker name colors to make the conversation easier for viewers to follow along with on mobile. That entire manual pipeline works, but it takes a significant amount of time juggling all those distinct applications. And this is precisely where Vizard comes in as the genuine game changer that eliminates most of that manual grunt work. Instead of chopping audio and bouncing between apps, Vizard automatically finds the viral moments from your long recording. Vizard bridges the gap by auto-editing clips, auto-scheduling them, and giving you a central content calendar overview. You can still use NotebookLM for your initial script and Synthesia for visuals, but Vizard handles the scaling repurposing. To wrap up, use the best of all worlds, creative AI for content, and Vizard to scale the distribution without quality loss. If you want a follow-up tutorial on a full Vizard-only workflow, drop a comment requesting that specific video guide. Hit like if you learned something new today, subscribe for more step-by-steps, and I will see you in the next one.